Hey guys, I'm P-Freak, welcome back to Pokemon Renegade Platinum. Last time, we began our journey to capture all the legendary and mythical Pokemon around here. We started by getting the Lake Guardians as well as Dialga and Palkia, and then we also got the legendary birds of the Kanto region. So we're doing pretty good so far. In this part, we are going to continue said adventure by going over here to the Orbit Gate. So, before you head on over here, you do need to talk to that lady over in the gym leader clubhouse. And get the odd invitation, because this is apparently what we need the odd invitation for. You also need someone with Surf. You go over here, I believe it's, yeah, all the way over here, and I believe we go, yeah, here we go, we have a portal here. It's rich across time space. You can feel overwhelming power from the other side. You want to link, yada yada. The odd invitation is reacting. So, you could not access this portal without the odd invitation, and through it we get Mewtwo, the fan favorite and pretty much a pretty powerful Pokemon. I mean, to my knowledge, Game Freak really likes to give Mewtwo new tools to succeed with every generation, so yeah, I guess that's fine. I don't know, I've never really was a big fan of Mewtwo to begin with. I mean, it's fine, but I don't have a lot of nostalgic attachment like a lot of people do, so I never played Smash Bros. Melee, so that's probably also why. Alright, anyways, I'll see you guys once I'm done with this thing. Please don't have a rest or a boost or whatever. Okay, rough start to the beginning. It took me 23 Pokeballs there. A Pokemon's created by combining Mew's genes. It's said to have the most savage heart amongst Pokemon. Yeah, I guess that's true, and just about every interpretation, just about every interpretation of it inside the Pokemon anime and all that, it basically is kind of just a ruthless monster that really hates humans or stuff like that. I don't know, I do know that a lot of people cried in Mewtwo's movie because, like, Ash died or whatever, but it's like, okay, sure, whatever. Again, I don't really have any sentimental attachment to Mewtwo. I'm not saying that Mewtwo sucks. I need more money, Jesus Christ. But I don't really have that strong of an attachment to Mewtwo. But with that all said and done, though, that's the original 151 Pokemon completely caught. If we look inside our PC here, move things around. Mewtwo actually belongs right here. That spot is actually supposed to be occupied by Ditto, but Ditto is currently in the daycare. But yeah, we have the original 151 already. Not bad. Honestly, if only catching Pokemon was that simple again. I don't know. I played in Generation 4, so I already had 493 Pokemon I needed to capture to begin with. So I don't know how difficult or how easy it was to capture the original 151. I know you still need to trade, of course, but that's kind of the whole premise of the Pokemon games, or like, one of their main little gimmicks is that you need to trade a whole bunch. Anyways, off to the next Pokemon. Alright, next one is located here on Route 208. You need a Pokemon with Rock Climb because we're finally going to that portal that we just kind of breezed over earlier. Let's see, what else was I going to say? Oh yeah, you can access this as soon as you have the whole Distortion World thing completed. Sort of across time and space, feel electrifying, piercing gaze from the other side. Yes, we do. Next up is Raikou, the first of the legendary beast Pokemon. So yeah, now we gotta start capturing all the Johto legendaries. Raikou. I don't know, there's not really much to say about Raikou except that it was an annoying roamer in Heart Gold and Soul Silver, so there's that. Also, yes, I called them legendary beasts, they're not dogs. I kinda get annoyed at people saying constantly that they're legendary dogs, but you know, I don't really have the energy to fight with those people now. Another thing is that unfortunately, I am not recording this at nighttime. It's only 7:25, so despite what the overworld says, it's not nighttime according to this game, so I'm gonna have to just be stuck with the Ultra Balls, since I'm not actually trying to capture this Pokemon in a cave. So that'll be fun. This is gonna take a while. Yeah, we're having a really rough start this time around. You'd think that one extra multiplier would not really matter all that much. Trust me, it does. I have like 9 Ultra Balls left. It's said to have fallen with lightning. It can fire thunderbolts from the rain clouds on its back. That's what those are supposed to be? Rain clouds? Interesting. I mean, I guess it makes sense. Alright, anyways. Rift across time and space disappeared. Yada yada. Oh, that was a pain in the ass. Look at my poor team. Yeah, that was not fun. Alright, off to the next Pokemon. Okay, for our next encounters, I have actually decided to wait until it actually turned nighttime because I was not going through that again, plus I almost have Ultra Balls. You want to rock climb up to here, and here's our next portal. Blazing Strong Presence this time. And as if the name couldn't tell you, it's this Entei, the fire one of the legendary beasts. So I mentioned earlier that there wasn't really much about the legendary beasts I thought about, except there is an interesting little piece of lore surrounding them. So the lore is that they were actually Pokemon that were about to die from the burned tower. What, does it have Flare Blitz? That's kind of scary, not gonna lie. That were gonna die from the fire that was blazing the burned tower. But then Ho-Oh decided to give them life again, rebirthing them into Raikou, Entei, and the third one, spoilers, Suicune. Some people theorize that these Pokemon are actually, like in their original forms, they were actually a Jolteon, Flareon, and Vaporeon, which makes sense. I mean, the electric, fire, water, it makes sense. A lot of people also parallel this to the legendary birds, because Ho-Oh is supposed to be the guardian of the legendary, or like the master of the legendary beast, goddammit, while Lugia is supposed to be the master of the legendary birds, so it's interesting. The only problem with that is that Articuno and Suicune did not share a typing, while the rest of them kind of do anyways. But that's about all the interesting lore I really have regarding these guys and all that I can really remember them for. Let's hope that this guy doesn't Flare Blitz himself to death. Thank God, that was actually not too bad. And we didn't have to wait till Entei, and we only did it in one try. Entei didn't KO itself, nice. It's said that when it roars, a volcano erupts somewhere around the globe. I kinda like this because if you've ever seen the legendary Pokemon Battle Royale animation, literally the thing just barks and suddenly there are volcanoes spewing everywhere. It's hilarious. Alright, now to the next one. This one's going to be located over on Route 213. I should probably put a repel on so we don't run into any wild Pokemon in this grass here. Come on. Really? I was trying to look to see if I had anything to sell, which is why my inventory's all the way at the bottom. And this time we have cold air like the north wind. Fitting. So, this is Suicune. Funny, interesting thing about Suicune, actually. For it not being part of, like, a main trio, when I say main trio, so I mean, like, you know how most box legendaries are part of a trio. Dialga, Palkia, Giratina, Groudon, Kyogre, Rayquaza, all that stuff. For not being part of a main box trio, it got its own game, which is kind of interesting to think about. Because Gold and Silver belonged to Lugia and Ho-Oh, not respectively. But then Suicune just suddenly was the third version? I don't know. It's interesting. I'd say Crystal is superior, but the one problem it has is that you can't get Ampharos in it. At least I think that's what I think that's correct. Pretty sure. Suicune itself, we got frozen, jeez. I think out of the three of them, I probably have the most memories with Suicune because, of course, in Heart Gold and technically also in Gold and Silver. But in Heart Gold and Soul Silver, you had to run around the entire region trying to find Suicune before you could capture it. So, that was pretty cool. Although we got one of the most obnoxious and unnecessary characters that you've seen there, but that's besides the point. There we go. Okay, that wasn't too frustrating. Yeah, definitely changing to Dusk Balls instead of Ultra Balls was a big difference. It races around the world to purify fouled water. It dashes away with the north wind. God, I wish we had a Suicune to purify the foul water in our area. Or, well, not in our area, but in the whole world. Our water, thankfully, is pretty clean. At least I'm pretty sure it is. The rift across time and space disappeared. I do remember this one video of a woman who actually was able to set her water on fire because of all the fracking that was going on near her house or something like that. So that was kind of concerning, not gonna lie. Alright, so for our next legendary, you are going to want to have Articuno, Moltres, and Zapdos in your party. Then you're going to want to come down here. This is where Professor Oak has been staying. Ah, P-Freak, what fantastic timing. I was hoping you could meet me soon on Route 224 east of the Pokemon League. I have a letter here with instructions on what I'd like your help with. Here you go. And we get Oak's letter. This is actually for something completely different, so we will do that later. Once again, the Route 24, visit please if when you can. Ah, it's good. And to you, good to see you. What can I help you with, P-Freak? Let's show them Pokedex first. You've got 476 so far. Good, good. You're getting close, yada yada. Okay. Quests. Take a look at the two feathers I have here, P-Freak. They're both known as clear wings. You might think they look ordinary, but these feathers have a puzzle that I'm currently trying to solve. They may have a connection to the two Pokemon known as the Guardians of the Sea and Sky. Lugia, the Guardian of the Sea, is said to mediate between the three legendary birds of Kanto. Maybe the clear wing would react to Articuno, Zapdos, and Moltres? If you were to go somewhere very cold, somewhere that generates electricity, and somewhere where trainers gather, well, it would be an amazing encounter to see any of them, that's for sure. Ah, so he was the one to imply as to where these Pokemon may be located. If you did not look up the wiki. Nowadays, why would you not look up the wiki? What's this? In your party, Articuno Zobdes and Meltros? I don't know. Articuno, Zapdos, and Moltres. Now that's incredible. Thank you, P-Freak. Now, this Clearwing. Will it react, I wonder? Oh? Ah, splendid. It really did work. This clear wing has changed. It's now deep silver color, and sparkling too. Must be a silver wing. Thanks for your assistance, P-Freak. I'd let you have the silver wing. Yay! We got the silver wing. Do you know anywhere in the sea surrounded by small islands? Perhaps you'd somehow find Lugia there if you were carrying the silver wing with you. Now this other clear wing. Perhaps it could be a rainbow wing. The Guardians of the Sky is said to have resurrected 3 Pokemon: Raikou, Entei, and Suicune, legendary beasts of Johto. Thank you! Thank you! I'm sure the clear wing would respond to the presence of those Pokemon. I'd imagine those Pokemon enjoy high places. Maybe rock climb technique could help you find them? Ah, I see. If you somehow catch all 3, please show them to me. Alright, and now we need to go actually grab Raikou, Suicune, and Entei. Nice. You could have probably had them all in your party to begin with. I just didn't know if we need these guys to actually encounter the Pokemon themselves. Like, they need to be in our party so we can encounter them, Pokemon themselves, but I guess not. Alright, and now with the legendary beasts in our party. Yes, quests. Yeah. In your party, Raikou, Entei, and Suicune. You've done it again, P-Freak. Truly impressive. Now, let's see if this clear wing, yada. Yeah, it's reacting. It's clearly the rainbow wing. How very exciting. P-Freak, thank you again. I'd like to have this too. And we have both the wings now. Nice. A tall place where the departed are given due respect. There's a place like that in Sinnoh, is there not? Take a rainbow wing to the place that might allow you to meet Ho-Oh, the Sky Guardian. I have not actually looked to see where Ho-Oh will be located. I know where Lugia is located, but if I had to guess, it'd probably be the Lost Tower. I can check that right now, actually. Yeah, I was correct. Lost Tower. Nice. Alright. We are first going to go over to where I think where Lugia is located, so give me a second. So, with a Surfer, we are going to head down here to Route 220. We are going to put Repel on, and then somewhere around here, we should find the portal that leads to Lugia. Let's see. I think we saw it briefly, if I remember correctly. Or at least I saw it, did. Let's see. Yeah, here it is. Perfect. Across time and space, you feel a mystical presence from the other side. Do you want to link to the other side of the red chain? Silver Ring is reacting. And we get Lugia. Again, I don't really have much attachment to Lugia either. Like, I played Heart Gold, and I also played Crystal, so I know more about Ho-Oh than I do Lugia. I kind of wish I did get to see what the World Island event was when you captured Lugia in Soul Silver, but I never did get to see that. I do think it's opening, like, when it swims through the water in the opening of Soul Silver. I think that's pretty cool, though. Anything else? Oh, there's Shadow Lugia. I've never actually played the Shadow Pokemon games, the GameCube games. I never had a GameCube, so I had a Wii, but I didn't know that you could actually put GameCube games in there. I didn't even know what a GameCube game was for the longest time, so that's about the extent of my knowledge. I could always go back and actually play them right now if I wanted to. I do have emulators now, and I do think I have Coliseum downloaded, so I could always give it a shot. Problem is that I'd have to be on my computer constantly. Wow, that was really quick. I was still rambling on. I'd have to be on my computer, and I much prefer playing a game casually, like Coliseum while laying down on my bed or something. If they ever brought them back, which I know they're not going to, but if they ever brought them back, I'd love to have them be on the Switch. I'm pretty sure the Switch can handle it. It sleeps in a deep-sea trench. If it flaps its wings, it's said to cause a 40-day storm. Yeah, but they're never going to actually go and, like, port those games onto the Switch. That'd be actually kind of good with them, and to be honest, the whole Pokemon group or whatever, yeah, they're not exactly doing things that the fans really want right now. At least not to my knowledge. I mean, yeah, again, there's Legends Arceus, but I'm very shaky about that game after Brilliant Diamond Shining Pearl. I'm just a pool of negativity now with Pokemon G's. I remember where I used to actually think super positively in this game. Remember when I tried my hardest to defend Sword and Shield? Remember that? Yeah, well, I've kind of given up on even that endeavor. Okay, we still have a Repel on. So I guess we just gotta go to the top? Seems pretty simple. That'd be kind of weird, though, like, portal just appearing in the middle of... We're still inside a building. Most of these events were outside. I mean, granted, we do have wild Pokemon around here too, but... Alright, let's see. One more floor. And, oh. That's kind of awkward. Hi guys, you're gonna watch me capture this legendary Pokemon. Mystical Presence, yep. And here we go, Ho-Oh. Low-key, I was kind of hoping that this would appear randomly. I'm hoping that during our little quest here to capture all the legendary Pokemon, at least one of them appears shiny. That'd be kind of cool, not gonna lie. I really hope they're also not shiny locked. God, I need to get more Dusk Balls after this. Alright, come on, Ho-Oh. Try to be as... Oh. Okay, I see how this is gonna go. You know, I'm half tempted to just use my Master Ball here, or one of my Master Balls here, but... Okay. I see how this battle's gonna go now. Great. Alright, well, I'll see you guys in a moment. Okay. Well, that was annoying. I was seriously tempted to actually use one of my Master Balls on Ho-Oh because I don't really have many defensive options against Fire Flying. Its feathers are in 7 colors. Really, I only see maybe 5 at most. It is said that anyone seeing it is promised eternal happiness, and that leads to the theory of the fact that Ash thought Ho-Oh on the first episode of Pokemon is that the entire thing's just a fever dream or whatever. The freaking thing's 12.5 feet tall. What the hell? Can you imagine a freaking bird flying at you? It's freaking more than double your size? Like, that'd be freaking terrifying. Christ. Okay, but with the capture of Ho-Oh, that means that we have caught all 200 of the first 2 generations of Pokemon. 251 of them, if I remember correctly. So, we're making quite good progress. I feel it's kind of... I'm not quite sure how much of this is actually in the video, so while I feel that this would be a good place to stop, I feel it's kind of early. So you know what? We're actually gonna do one quick little thing. We're actually going to break the order of events in which we're supposed to capture our Pokemon, and actually go over here. We see that this little boy here seems to be having some trouble or something. I never thought our boy would fall into this endless nightmare. It's happened in the past in Candleave. There were people who never woke up from their nightmares, that is, until they were awoken using this link called the Lunar Ring. My husband went to find a Lunar Ring on Full Moon Island, but he failed. Does it take a train to do that? I feel so frustrated by this. Maybe we should go talk to her husband. Conveniently enough, he's right here. Okay. Do we need to talk to the boy first? The little boy is thrashing about in his sleep. He appears to be in torment. He's muttering something. Dark is watching me. Alright. You're going to Full Moon Island for us? We're both counting on you. Only you can awaken my son from his awful nightmare. Pretty sure there are other trains that could probably do this too, but whatever. Please, I need the Lunar Ring from Full Moon Island to awaken him. I went, but I failed to find it. Anchors away! So yes, we are going to Full Moon Island. This is actually also going to unlock some other stuff for us later on, so... That's why I'm kind of doing this right now instead of waiting until later. So real quickly, you can do this as early as after you finish the credits. And also... I'll just walk in first. You see over here, you are going to want to save. This is Cresselia, the Crescent Moon Pokemon, Full Moon Pokemon, I'm not quite sure. Basically, it's Pokemon related to the moon. And also, that's why it's here, Full Moon Island, after all. And also, this is the 5th and final roamer that you would have originally had in original Platinum. So, come on, I thought that was going to be the first legendary just captured in Master Ball. So, Cresselia is interesting, nonetheless. Its most notable thing is, of course, it being an annoying roamer. So, there's that. I also, if I remember correctly, it was also really frustrating and competitive because it was just like a heal tank. It would just heal a whole lot or something like that. I don't know if it's because it was just naturally bulky with recovery or if it had an ability that allowed it to heal or something like that. I'm not quite sure. I never really played competitive. I guess if I wanted to see more, I'd go see False Swipe Gaming's video on Cresselia, which I'm pretty sure that's where I learned this stuff at. Or Cresselia on. So, yeah. She definitely... she has friggin' healing. Of course she does. Okay, well, I'm definitely taunting her then. Oh yeah, that's another thing. It's another one of the few... Cresselia is another one of the few legendaries that actually has a gender. So that's pretty neat, I would say. Alright, well, that's all I really have to say about her. Let's see if we can capture her. Okay, so it turns out you do not actually need to save before this one. That's good to know. It didn't say anything on the wiki, so I wasn't entirely sure. I just said do that just to be safe. There we go. Okay, that wasn't too bad. On nights around the quarter moon, the aurora from its tail extends and undulates beautifully. Undulate? What the hell does undulate mean? Future P-Freak, could you please tell us? Thank you. Alright, anyways. With that all said and done, though, there's something sparkling where the Pokemon once was. We got the Lunar Wing. Let's return back over to... Oh! We have something else happen over here. You know what? We'll deal with that later, though. It's something definitely of interest, but we are going to have to just wait for that. Oh, that sparkles, so that's the Lunar Wing. Thank you, that will make my son wake from his nightmare. Alright, we give this to the little boy. The little boy's stretching in sleep. The boy's sleeping face became untroubled and serene. The little boy woke up. I love how they play a little healing jingle for that. Hello. Oh, my gosh, you're awake. Oh, my son. I don't know what to say. Thank you, we'll never forget you. Seeing you back normal makes me feel great. I've regained my spirit as a sailor. Come sail with me later. Yay? I couldn't wake up. I saw it. It was a scary dream. It was a dark place. And there was a dark Pokemon. But Daddy, Mommy, I could always hear your voices. And speaking of Mommy, what do you have to say? Thank you. We can't thank you enough, but thank you. Alright. And with that all said and done, I'd say this is a pretty good place for us to stop right now. We have gotten all the way up to the Johto Pokemon. Next up, we have the Hoenn legendaries that we gotta take care of. And compared to the amount of legendaries in both Johto and Kanto, there are so many Hoenn legendaries that we gotta take care of. But we'll take care of that later. That's gonna be it for now. If you like what I do, subscribe to my channel, follow me on social media links. All that will be in the description. Next time, it's more legendary hunting. I will see you guys then.